I don't get it. Like, what's wrong with just I did 6.5 years straight. What's wrong with just giving me my time served? Give me whatever restitution. I don't care if you charge
Nobody, sir.
When you guys, Washington County did not come get me from the MDOC for this case. What are you,
Mr. Duncan? About, let the judge finish.
They're telling me I gotta put $1,500 up. Fuck my motherfucking dick, man.
Judge Simpson's courtroom quickly spirals into chaos as two adults enter, each convinced they know the law better than the judge on the bench. One man seems ready to talk himself straight into a felony just to dodge basic probation requirements, while the other acts as if a few years of online research makes him untouchable by consequences. Their confidence is overwhelming, but common sense almost entirely absent. It's the kind of hearing where you can literally see the judge's patience slipping minute by minute. Watch carefully and decide for yourself which one ends up embarrassing himself the most. Let's dive in.
Versus Corey Duncan.
Amber Harris within on behalf of Mr. Duncan. Mr. Duncan, if you are present, can you please unmute and state your name for the record?
Corey Duncan.
Your Honor, we are also asking for an adjournment in this matter, just to finish discussing any plea negotiations.
Why aren't these discussions finished?
Well, I have spoke with Mr. Duncan, and I know what Mr. Duncan is looking for. I reached out to Ms. Kirby in regards to Mr. Duncan's matter. I just have to see if Mr. Duncan would accept what Ms. Kirby is offering. I have had conversations with him, and it's just certain things that he doesn't agree with.
May 18th, 2022, 9 a.m.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir. If you want to, sir.
Basically, at the last court proceeding, there was like the breakout room where the discussion of time served.
Well, hold on, sir. I don't want you discussing anything on the record or with me regarding anything that you may have discussed with your attorney. So I'm going to stop you from saying anything at this point because all of those are privileged communications and I'm not going to have you blurt them out. All right?
I got to come back May 18th.
Yes, sir.
So, listen, I don't understand like why this is like being drug out like this in any way, shape, or form.
Sir, all right. Hold on. I adjourned it the last time. I got a request for an adjournment this time for further discussions. My understanding is that there has been communication going on between counsel. So the only thing that I can do is attempt to try to give you another date so all of that can happen, and hopefully there'll be a resolution to the case.
I'm saying I already did my time for this case. Like I gotta go to work, and every time I'm not even at work right now because I have to get on this screen because you guys keep adjourning me.
Interrupting a judge just to complain about your work schedule is audacious, especially when that schedule might soon include a bunk bed and strict count times. This man asked for credit for time served, all while squandering the one thing that truly matters in the courtroom, the judge's patience. With every interruption, the tension in the room grows. If he wanted to appear responsible, the first step would have been acting like an adult for at least a few minutes. A courtroom is not a customer service desk, and the judge isn't negotiating convenience.
Get it? Like, what's wrong with just I did 6.5 years straight. What's wrong with just giving me my time served? Give me whatever restitution. I don't care if you charge.
Nobody has said any of that to me. I am not part of those.
That's what it was discussed at the last court date.
I am not part of those discussions. By design, I'm not part of those discussions. So you have to talk to your attorney. He's talking to the prosecutor. You get on here.
That's not even my attorney. Like, I don't even understand how this attorney is representing me, like right now.
All right, look, I am not the one to try to resolve those issues with you. If you want to
How do I get another attorney? Because this attorney's calling me the day before. There's a conflict of interest somewhere.
Mr. Duncan.
I don't know what. Mr. Craigo, let me put you and him into a breakout room because you can tell him what I'm trying to tell him.
Exactly.
He keeps talking and I'm not getting anywhere.
I got
it.
I'll take care of it.
Can you put Mr. Craigo, Mr. Duncan into a breakout room? Or it does call the case or recall the case, people versus Corey Duncan.
On behalf of people.
Assistant Public Defender Brian J. Craigo on behalf of Mr. Corey Duncan. Mr. Duncan, unmute yourself and state your name for the record, please.
My name is Corey Duncan.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to Mr. Duncan in the breakout room. At this time, my client would like to tender a plea of guilty under the offer that has been extended by the prosecution in this case. And it would be a guilty plea to count 1 in this matter. Count 2 would be dismissed. We agree that the restitution would be $1,500, and my client is rejecting the offer of HIDA because he does not wish to be placed on a period.
It's shocking to watch someone throw away a chance at a clean record simply because monthly check-ins feel inconvenient. This isn't a case of being misunderstood. This is willful avoidance of responsibility. Some people make small choices that slowly lead them toward trouble, but this guy, he's practically fast-tracking himself into it, acting like it's some grand spectacle and then wondering why nobody is cheering.
Understanding, Mr. Duncan, of how you wish to proceed today.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole intertwined process.
Is that a yes or no? Is that how you want to proceed?
I mean, I want to just make sure it's like clear as to why I don't want the HIDA. Like that way, there's a understanding there. I don't know if we can do that after or before.
Your Honor, I think there's been a clear breakdown in communication, so we will again revisit the adjournment. Mr. Duncan wishes to resolve it today. We had a lengthy discussion about that. It appears that he is now changing his mind. So we will ask for that adjournment so he can come back and speak
what
to.
Are you talking about, man? That's not what I'm saying.
All right, look, folks. I just have to make sure everybody's clear. Mr. Duncan, just listen to me. And that is that if there's restitution which is involved, and I get you may want the time served and maybe not want the probation. I don't know if that's it. I'm just gleaning from telling me. If that's the case, that's going to be unlikely unless that probation is paid up front, or unless the restitution is paid up front. If there's going to be a claim.
Like this 6.5 years. When you guys,
Sir,
Washington County did not come get me from the MDOC for this case. What are you
Mr. Duncan,
about,
let the judge finish.
They're telling me I got to put $1,500 up out the gate. Otherwise, you
I
can't
don't know. That's what was said. I didn't say that out the gate. I just said if it's going to be paid over time, that's what's going to happen. I mean, you can listen to me or not listen to me. Fight with me if you want. It doesn't matter to me. May 18th, 2022.
No, I'm not coming back, man. You can suck my motherfucking dick, man. And I smack my.
Mr. Duncan, stop talking, Mr. Duncan. Thank you, Your Honor.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Oh, that was enjoyable. All right, 14 a.m. stand in recess.
Shouting about money during a sentencing hearing? That's a bold and risky strategy. While the judge calmly explains the law, this man behaves like he's disputing a utility bill. A courtroom is not a complaint hotline, and treating it like one can lead to consequences far more severe than any financial disagreement. In the end, the law responds to actions, not excuses or payment plans.
Versus Corey Duncan.
And may we approach briefly, please?
All right, we're back on the record in the Duncan matter. Places to say, my understanding is there'll be a motion to withdraw coming. I'm not going to go through the rationale or the reasons on the record. I will indicate that that's forthcoming. I am going to then adjourn this matter out so I can hear that motion and or sign it on paper. I will adjourn it out to June 8th. 2022 at 9 a.m. This proceeding, as I had indicated the last time, the defendant is ordered to appear in person with the court. So we can, Ms. Kleeman, you can let new counsel know or whatever. I won't issue a warrant at this time because I ordered it for this hearing and he is not here in person, but I'm ordering it for the 8th because apparently he's got something he wants to say to the court. So we'll do it in person, face to face. Thank you. Bond, continue.
Eric Anthony Vermeulen.
Gotcha.
Your Honor, this is just a driver my license suspended. I know Mr. Vermeulen, we don't have updated contact information for him to get in contact with him. The number that is on file belongs to someone else. So I have not been able to reach him in regards to this case. So I'm unsure if he does have a valid driver's license at the moment.
He does not have a valid
Can you hear
driver's
me?
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Vermeulen.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm not good with these phones. I don't have a valid driver's license, and I want to apologize for taking the court's time up, but I've done everything that I possibly could to this point to try and satisfy the court. I have other dealings with another court, and they're not letting me move on. They got me set up.
He muted. Eric, you muted. Eric? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, someone tried to call in and it's all making all this noise. I'm sorry. So I want to apologize for taking the court's time and please understand I've done everything to satisfy the court, both courts. And now they have me set up for another final settlement. This is my fifth one. And I don't know why they are doing that.
What court are you in?
This is the Saline Court in Saline. I think it's 14.
Okay. Have the people at 14A4.
Okay.
Have the parties worked together to try to figure out what's going on at 4 as opposed and with this?
Yes, Your Honor. If I may, Assistant Public Defender Brian J. Craigo, I was representing at the time Mr. Vermeulen at 14A4 District Court before Judge Freshour, and he was before the court yesterday. He terminated the services of the Public Defender's Office. It's been a multiple times where we've been appointed, we've been removed from the case, and this is the third iteration. We were removed again at the request of Mr. Vermeulen. It was set for final settlement conference by Judge Freshour. I believe it will be for the August date in which he is again terminated the services of the public defender.
Your Honor, the reason I've been terminating the services is because this is my case and I'm going to suffer or I'm going to not. And I feel that public defenders should work for me and they're trying to make my case for me. I asked them to file a motion and they did not. And they told me it's frivolous. Well, this is my case. I wanted them to file a motion. I feel it's not frivolous and I have other ways to get even talked about it.
Eric?
Yes, sir.
How long have we been going around and around with each other?
Oh, man. Quite a bit.
Okay.
But I don't want to go around and around.
But just listen. Just listen.
Okay.
So you wanted to file a motion.
Yes,
they were
sir.
telling you it was frivolous. You don't think it's frivolous, right?
No, right.
So in all this, it's got to be almost 2 decades we've been dealing with each other.
Right.
So at what point during that time did you pick up your law degree?
I didn't, but I've been studying law for 2 years, believe it or not.
Eric.
Yes, sir.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to please adjourn the case, and I would say as far as 3 months out, because
that's not.
When the judge calls your exit enjoyable, don't mistake it for praise. You can practically see the relief on Judge Simpson's face. Honestly, staying silent may have been your best move all day. If the highlight of your performance is simply leaving the room, it says more than words ever could. The first man was lazy, but the second posed a different kind of danger. One ignored rules, the other thought he could outsmart the entire justice system. A clear reminder, judges don't lose arguments, defendants do. Drop a comment and let me know who you think was the bigger disaster today. And as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support really makes a difference.